Hey, it is Paul, and today I'm going to give you 7 insider secrets that people aren't telling you about the land flipping business. So here's tip number 1, or insider secret number 1, is you can be anonymous while investing in land. That's right, I'm talking to you introverts. If you don't want to see people face to face or really talk to people as much, land investing is one of the best ways to get into the real estate investing field, right? And you really don't have to show your face. You don't really have to go around and, be on YouTube or blogging and showing your face kind of the way I'm doing it right now. You don't have to do any of that. In fact, a lot of land investors kind of hide behind logos. So, that's kind of it. You never really have to meet people. You use a private number for your calls. And so it could be very private, the land investing world. And in terms of your name and personal deeds, you could use a company name or put it in a trust so people don't even know that you own it, right? That's a cool little insider secret that most people don't know about. You can be totally anonymous while investing in land. Number 2, insider secret is that land flipping can be done at home. So whenever you are buying land, you'll be able to do it sight unseen, right? It's not like houses where you have to go in and see, what damages are there, if there are any. Like with land, you can see a lot of that in Google Maps and just see the topography, see if there's access, and then in terms of zoning or utilities or anything like that, you don't have to go out to the property to see. You can do it right from your home. That goes the same thing whenever you're buying and selling land. You can do everything in terms of paperwork through e-signatures, and it's just nice and easy, right? You can do it from home. What I said with the insider secret is people don't even have to see who you are, at least face to face, if that's of concern to you, something you're concerned about. The third thing with land flipping and this business model is that you don't need funds to buy land. Okay, now it's much easier if you have funds because then you're not relying on some other source. But there's something called fast cash, and what that means is if you have a deal in place and that you're gonna buy, and then you find a buyer that's willing to pay you more money than what you're gonna buy it for, you can get an investor like me or someone else in the land investing community. There's a bunches out there, or get some transaction partner or a family member or a friend to kind of put up that money up front for you, right? And you have a nice little split where everyone kind of wins and does well. There's also things, if you don't feel comfortable working with land investors, or you're a little shy, or you're worried about asking your family or friends for money, you can always go out to the bank and get a loan or a personal line of credit where if you know that you are buying a deal and everyone else is selling a similar lot for much higher than you are, you are buying a an asset that is worth more, but you're buying it for cheap, right? So it's like you're protected this way. It's not like you're spending money and it's just going away. You're buying the property, right? So that's a cool little trick to leverage other people's money if you don't have the cash on hand. Insider secret number 4, you can land flip into other streams of income. So what I'm talking about is because with land investing and land flipping, it's a lot less competitive than other real estate investing niches. You are able to buy something, for $10,000 and then sell it for $30,000, $35,000. That's not unheard of. And because there's these profit margins, $20,000 or $10,000 or $5,000 baked into it, you could use that money and go ahead and buy yourself a rental if that's what you want to do. Or you could go ahead and reinvest it into the land and do more of those deals, right? As you're doing this, you'll also find that you need different tools, right? Whether it's getting a tool to for your to receive payments, or a CRM or a website. There's actually an ecosystem being built within the land flipping industry, within investors, that people are creating products that are fine-tuned to the land investor. And so if you have some kind of background in product development or website building or anything like that, or sales, basically you can kind of niche into these other parts and build other streams of income this way. One of the other cool things that you could get into with land investing is because you're able to generate passive income from an owner finance deal. So I mean, there's really two within the land flipping: your cash deals and your owner finance deals. But because you're able to get owner finance deals and start building up that passive income, when you get to the point that you don't need to work from your job or the job that you have currently, if you're working, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if you have some kind of business opportunity, you can go ahead and do that. Because land flipping just requires so little of your time, and between the cash deals where you could load it into another business opportunity, or it's freeing up your own time and you pursue those other business opportunities, or even non-profit opportunities, whatever kind of floats your boat, you kind of have this freedom that's available to you in different ways to build income. Insider secret number 5 is you can build passive income through owner financing. Now, I hinted at it when I was talking about insider secret number 4, with you can land flip into these other income streams. But one of the cool things with land investing is that you are able to build passive income. And the way you're going to do that, I think the easiest way to do that is with owner financing. Basically, you take the property under contract, you purchase it, and you sell it to someone else for terms. And usually I'll try getting the money back in the down payment as much as I can, and that allows me to keep my my cash capital in my pockets, and I'm just reinvesting it into the land business, and just kind of snowball that into more and more deals that will generate monthly revenue to me. Basically, I'm able to become the bank, right? Because I'll collect principal payments and I'll also collect interest payments as well. Insider secret number 6 is that there's very little maintenance with land flipping. And what I'm talking about is you don't really need to worry about someone breaking something. You don't have to worry about repairs. You don't have to worry about phone calls in the middle of the night because the toilet broke, or you have to go in every month to change the filter. You really don't have to worry about all this maintenance stuff that's associated mainly with residential, not so much commercial, but residential property with rentals. Just now, I'm not bashing on rentals, because I love rentals because it's kind of like infinite money that you can give to your kids, and there's a lot of strategies you can use with rentals. But what I'm saying with the land flipping industry, if you don't have significant capital to buy a bunch of rentals and make it worth your while, land investing, what it really does is it just kind of opens the door for you, right? And it really limits the hassle that you have to kind of worry about. So insider secret number 7, basically you're able to mix business and pleasure. What I'm talking about is that if you buy a piece of land that you personally like, and you stick to the principles of buying property that's worth more than what you actually pay for it, 25 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents on the dollar, what you have is an asset that has equity in there. And what you can do is you can go ahead and use it for pleasure. If you want to go farm on that property, go ahead and do that. If you want to go hunting on that land, go ahead and do that. If you want to drive your ATV, go ahead and do that. When it's time for you to kind of be done with that land, and you're done with whatever you want to do with it, you basically sell it for profit, and you just keep it moving, right? So you're able to use this asset as a something that's also pleasurable to you. That's it for some of the insider secrets with land flipping, and that what other people aren't telling you. So if you are interested in these types of videos, subscribe and like. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And put in the comments down below anything you might be interested in the future, or if you have any questions. And stay tuned. Thanks, y'all. I love it. I love that you're here watching this. Have a good one. Bye.